Sorry, I'm trying to fix. Sorry. I'm gonna get you guys dizzy because I can't, I'm trying to fix this. You know me, I'm a nightmare with the cameras. Hey, angels. Hey, Lenore. Hi, Donna. I don't know why. Is not letting you share the live in our chat? Hi, Angela. Yeah, I was supposed to come on at 2. I don't know, maybe something with Facebook? Can anybody else share it in the group? Hi, Michelle. I didn't even do my hair, so I put a cap on so nobody could see it. But I still tell you. Happy New Year, ladies. Happy New Year, Gina. 2020 kick our butt, but 2021 is gonna be a lot better. Well, today we're not gonna be doing any tumbler. I thought I should come on and show you what I did. I'm working on some cutting board, and I do have a wood burning pen, but I'm not good at it. So I found this technique that you do wood burning with a chemical reaction to the wood. So once you apply heat, I know it's backward, but so hopefully you guys are interested. I think it's something cool to do for a gift. This is for my ex. He has a YouTube channel. He cooks delicious, so I made him a cutting board. So I thought it would be something that maybe you guys want to learn, and you know, it gives you another idea to bring into your, you know, market. And you know, you make cups, you make shirts, some of you make mugs. I got my mug press, so can't wait to use it. And I'm gonna show you all the stuff I used. First thing, okay, I went to the store and I couldn't find that cutting board, the same one. So I bought another one and it didn't work as good as I wanted to. Hopefully it works at the end. When you get a cutting board, they usually seal. Make sure the one you get is not sealed. And you know, I think they use like beeswax to kind of seal it. Hi, Karen. So what I did was, because I tried to put the vinyl wouldn't stick to it. So I got a sanding paper and I lightly sand it. I mean, you could always buy beeswax once you're done, and you could seal And you could seal it after you're done. I haven't done that with that one. There's an oil that you could use, and you put 2 coats. You put the first coat, it would dry, and then you put another coat, and that will protect your wood. But this one I sanded. Hopefully I could get the vinyl to stick. Of course you're gonna need your image. I didn't weed it yet because I want to tell you how I weed mine. Whatever you want to put on your cutting board, you are going to need ammonium chloride. You could find this in Amazon. No, it's Link something. I forgot the name. I had it on my mind. I'm sorry. I have to say it, but anything to seal your wood, you don't want polyethylene or none of that, because you are gonna cut on this. So you want to seal it with stuff like it's meant to seal your cutting board. I think beeswax is one of the things that you could use it. So we're gonna use ammonium chloride. You buy this in Amazon. I could always post it, later. Then we're gonna use Thickener. I got this on Amazon too. Linseed oil, yes, linseed oil. Thank you, Lenore. You put 1 coat, and then you wait until it dries, and then you put another coat. Actually, you should do that with all your cutting boards. Once a month at least, or twice, every 2 months or whatever. You should seal your cutting board so they last longer, especially if you work hard on your cutting board. Yeah, it's linseed, that's it. And then we're gonna mix that with hot water, and I'm gonna tell you how much we need. I'm gonna bring you guys down, and I'm gonna show you how I do it. I mean, mind you, I have a different cutting board. I hope it works, but I don't know. You could use plain wood with any color. Just make sure it's smooth. It's not like, hi Christine, it's not like rough, because you don't want a rough surface, because once you put your vinyl, if you have a rough surface, you run the risk of the liquid, the chemicals that we are adding onto to create these could seep through the vinyl, and you don't want that. So let me bring you guys down, and then we're gonna start with the cutting board. Actually, no, we're gonna start mixing, because once you mix it, you gotta let it sit for a couple of minutes, so let me bring you guys down. Let me see if I could, which way I could bring you down better. Sorry, I'm gonna get you dizzy for a minute again. I want to be able for you guys to see what I'm doing, even though I won't be able to see. Can you guys see there? I'm sorry. I'm a disaster, guys. All right, so we're gonna start by, we're gonna add 1 tablespoon of ammonium chloride. Make sure you don't put like big. So you're gonna use 1 spoon. And then we're gonna use Happy New Year, Linda, of the Thickener. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now it's 1 tablespoon of the ammonium chloride, and it's going to be 8 teaspoons. Watch it, it's 8 teaspoons, not tablespoon. And then we're going to use half a cup of hot water, warm water, then we are going to mix it. Mix it really well, because we're gonna let it sit while we're weeding the vinyl. Mind you, when you use the heating tool, oh gosh. Yeah, your heating tool. When you use the heating tool, you can't use a blow dryer because it's not hot enough. Okay? So don't try to do it with a blow dryer because it won't work. Because even when you use the, oh my God, I can't get it. That heating tool, the thing we use for the tumblers. Okay, even when we use that, it takes a while to show, you know, the color changing. Now, I made mine darker. You can make yours lighter. So, it depends how much heat. The heat gun, guys, the heat gun. Jesus Christ. I forgot. Not a torch, heat gun. This is not what we're doing, Ricky. It's a cutting board. So you wanted this thick, but we're gonna let it sit while we are weeding our vinyl. So, okay, so when you're weeding your vinyl, okay, we actually making a stencil. So when you usually weed your vinyl, you remove the negative and you get your image. In this case, we're gonna remove what we usually keep. So because we're trying to do stencil. So I know it's white and you're not gonna be able to see it very well, but sadly I had a lot of white and I didn't have other color. I wanted it to do a darker color. So we're gonna remove what we usually keep, guys. And you have to be very careful because I don't have patience. So you wanna make sure you don't take. So you see, we usually keep these. Actually, you could keep these if you want to and put it on a, you know, on something so you could save it and make another one with vinyl. I don't because I just don't. So, but we actually just taking out what we keep. We are trying to make a stencil. Oops, I'm lifting up these and I want this to stay. When you have little tiny details on your, be patient, guys, be patient. When you have tiny details on your image, you have to be really careful. Okay, so this one, I just put together a couple of things because I didn't want my board to be empty. Make sure you're carefully removing so you don't take none of the pieces that you do need. Honestly, before you start weeding, think. Because we're so used to when we start weeding, we know exactly what we gotta weed out and we don't realize. And we're still weeding normal. And then we messed up our template. I'm sorry I had to use white, guys, because I'm blind and I'm using white. So this one here is gonna give me a little trouble because it has two little pieces here that I do want. Oh look, it didn't give me trouble. Okay, so you have to be careful. You don't want to put the transfer tape first because you might scratch your wood, but if you're careful, you could put the vinyl. You see, I took a piece out of this one. And hold on, I'm gonna put my head in the middle because I need to know where it goes. I know this one doesn't go like this. Give me a minute. Okay. There you go. Oh, you know what? Honestly, I only use Cricut unless I never make anything that I don't have to seal my vinyl. So I really think it's, for me it's easy. I just can't see because I'm blind and I only had white. Like I had a lot of white, so I didn't want to waste the other ones. But the only time I use 651 is if it's something that I'm not gonna seal. But honestly, that's all I use. I never have a problem with Cricut vinyl, and I love Cricut transfer tape. I know a lot of people hate it because they say it's too sticky, but probably that's why I like it, because it's sticky. So I gotta see how this goes. Slowly, guys, because there's a lot of little intricate little pieces that I don't want to lose here. So slowly. See, I lift this one up. I don't know, like I said, I only use Cricut vinyl. First of all, it's cheaper. I think it's cheaper. Well, I mean, by me, Walmart usually has it for like $5 something. Not all the colors, but. But like I said, you see, I took a piece that wasn't supposed to go. And now I don't know where it is, so it's gonna go that way. Because I was looking at the camera. Jeez. Okay, so I don't care. I'll keep this one because I took a piece that I wasn't supposed to take off and I was looking at the camera. So I roll them all up and I damaged my design. It's funny because in the other one that I prepped, I had the same problem. Okay, whatever. So this is gonna be weird looking here, but it is what it is. That's what I'm saying. We gotta pay attention. And I tell you, you gotta pay attention, and I don't do it. When you have like too many details, little things, it's bound to happen. So if you don't want to lose anything on your design, do it slowly. Okay, so my design is complete, even though I took a little piece here, but I don't think it really matters. So what we are going to do, hopefully it works, guys, because like I said, I got the wrong cutting board. We're gonna put the transfer tape and we're gonna varnish it really good. I hate this transfer tape. This is that crap that people like. They buy a contact paper, but listen, I didn't want to go to the store and buy a new roll of Cricut because I do have a lot of this thing. But I think it doesn't really have any sticky residue to pick up what I want. So I don't like it. But for now, this is all I have. Trying to get this out of here. Sorry, I tried. Okay, so we're gonna start peeling slowly so we don't take anything with our backing, because like I said, this transfer paper sucks. Sometimes we just try to buy things that are, you know, affordable, because we do spend a lot of stuff on these things, you know. I wish I found that piece, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Look. Just, hey Rebecca. Just slowly, just make sure you're not lifting anything that you're gonna need for your design. If you have a good transfer tape, you wouldn't have a problem. Like usually when I use Cricut, it's so easy, but I have such a hard time with this crap. So it's taking everything with it. So I gotta be very careful because I don't want to lose another piece. All right, so I have my image here, and then we are going to put it. When I made my image, I measure from here and here because I didn't want any design over here, because this cutting board came with this little corners, so I want to put it back in there. So you place your image where you want it. Hopefully it sticks to this thing, because put it down. So what I did on Cricut, I don't know if you guys want to know, what I did was I put all my images in there. I made a template, which I went to shapes. I got a square and I made it the size of my cutting board, but I didn't make it from here to here. I measured from here to here, and that's where I place my design. If that's something you guys are interested in me to teach you one day, I'll do it. But that's how I do when I have to, you know, make sure it fits in my canvas. That's what I do. So make sure you burnish it really good. Like I said, my problem was that they didn't have the other cutting board, so I had to buy this one. And I said that, so hopefully it works. Do you guys have favorite transfer tape? Because I definitely hate this thing. So take it out slowly. You don't want to miss another piece. I wish I could find that piece, because that's gonna bother me, even though I'm keeping this thing. I love cutting boards. So now make sure you don't have any, I don't care if you have any wrinkle here, here. You just gotta make sure you have no bubbles where your letters are, where your design is, because you don't want that to seep through and damage your design. Always when you make your design, always plan to leave a little extra here. When you're making your stencil, make sure you have a little, like I left too little here, so I have to be careful when I apply that. I don't get it on my cutting board, because then you're gonna stain it. Oh, I didn't know they have article trade transfer. You see, I stay with one brand because that's the brand that worked for me, and that's it. I shouldn't do that. I'm trying to see even if I don't find that piece, because I know it's gonna bother me, if I could put like a little piece of something so it doesn't show that empty space. I'm not gonna worry about it, guys, but I like to do my stuff perfect. So I know nobody would know that, but I know I did it wrong. Yeah, you could do that too. I don't have any vinyl with me here, but I'm saying, you know, if you're doing your stencil and you paying attention, make sure you always leave, you know, a little space here so you don't, see here I have a little bubble. So I need to make sure that I get all that air out so I don't get it, I don't have any chance. I mean, wood is not perfect, so it's always gonna run a little bit, but it's part of, you know, the wood. So, all right, so now that we're done, we're gonna go back to these. And even though we mix a lot, you don't need a lot. We just need a light coat. Just make sure that all your design is covered with this concoction that I made here. I think this is really pretty. I mean, like I didn't put any name on this, but if later on I want to add a name, I can do it. So I could always put a name over here once I finish the design. It's not like you can't go back and add anything you like. So if you want to do it as a gift, you could put the name of the person here or the name over here in a curve. So I think it's really cool that we find, Happy New Year, Jody. I think it's really cool that, you know, we learn new stuff. Make sure your brush is not saturated, because that's how you risk your concoction to go under. You really don't need a lot, just a light coat. I love these brushes from Walmart, the long ones. Now the reason why I tell you make sure you don't have any bubbles, because when you're applying these, if you have any bubbles on your vinyl next to your image, this is going to go through. And you don't want that. This is very simple to make. You could do any design you want. You could do a set of, you know, a lot of people like wood. So if you have a bathroom that has, you know, you could find this cheap wood, you know, tooth holder, toothbrush holder and the soap holder, they're all wood. And then you could put your own design in there and do a gift or sell it or whatever. A lot of people like wood. I don't really like that much. I love cutting board. I love anything kitchen related. I don't know why, because I hardly cook anymore. My husband is the one that cooks most of the time. So too much. So here you go. So now when we use our heat gun, This is gonna be awesome. I almost went out of the way. Oh, I have to give you guys a warning. Please, please, please. You do this inside your house, no problem. When you are going to do the heat gun, you have to do it outside. Because if not, every alarm in your house, smoke alarm, will go off. So, because you're actually burning the wood. So once I'm done with these and it dries, which I already prepped one, hopefully it works in this kind of wood because I couldn't find the other one. But it should because it's already, I sanded it. So make sure it's not thick. You don't need it to be thick. I think the thicker you do it, the longer it takes because it does take long to start getting the wood burning effect. So don't get disappointed. I tried on a darker color and it didn't work for me, so. Okay, so once all your image, it's already covered, make sure you're not missing anything, guys, because then it's not gonna be even. It's never gonna be even because when you're burning wood, some parts are gonna be darker than the others. But, all right, so this is done. I'm gonna let it dry. It usually takes like 30 minutes or 40 minutes. So when it dries, this is the one I prep and this is the piece I'm missing on the other one, right here. So this one is dry, and when it dries, you're gonna see like a haze to it in the wood. So you're ready to peel it off. Rebecca, I'm applying, I mix a couple of things together. You could replay, but I use ammonium chloride, 1 tablespoon. I use 10 teaspoons of Thickener, and I use half a cup of hot water. And I mix it all together and waited until it got thick, which that's what the Thickener is for. So now we're gonna remove all the designs, and you'll see marks of the design. Like you can't see it right now on the, you might not be able to see it, but it's there. So that's where, oops, it's gonna be burning. I'm gonna call my son to record. I don't know if you want me to burn it now or you want me to show you when it's done. Because it does take a while to kind of burn. Well, you guys are the boss here. If you want me to finish it live, I'll finish it live. Okay. I don't like to use these because I don't want to scrape it. I don't want to scratch the wood, but I want to get me those weeding pin pen. Okay, so you want me to burn it now? Warning, it takes a while. But I love the smell of burning wood, so I did it in my garage, and oh my God, I had so much smoke in there. But it smells so good. So I don't know if you guys could see it, but I don't know. You see over here? Maybe over here you see it? So that's what it's gonna burn. But when the wood has nuts, it's not gonna burn even, and I have a lot of nuts on this one, but that's part of the wood. Hey, Crystal. I think I'm gonna add something to my excess cutting board because I don't like it much. Like it's missing something. And like I said, you could add whatever you want. I know it's not cups, guy, but I think people think that this group is only for cups. It's for everything. Everything that we could teach each other to help our income. Like I said, I thought this was a really nice idea to open our horizon because sometimes, oh, cups. Customers like to see new things. So I saw a tutorial on this. I'm sorry, but I can't remember the name of the person that did it. I think it was Michael. And I thought it was awesome. So we're gonna remove. And it's not a project that is hard to make. It takes a while to burn the wood. I wish it would burn it faster. I don't know if the heat guns come in with different power. Mine is a little too slow. Okay, Gianmarco. The angels need you. You're aware? He's aware, guys. So we're gonna take a little bit, and then we're gonna go outside. I hope it works. I'm cooking, my God, I forgot I was cooking. Oh, I gotta show off my cup. Sandra made me this cup. She sent it to me for Christmas. Look how beautiful, my favorite color. I love it. Okay, so you might be a little bit, you might get a little bit dizzy because he's gonna take you out. And we're gonna set it out somehow. What do you take it? No, don't take it out.
What do you mean?
What are you gonna do? You're gonna take it out?
What? No.
I was saying, just take these.
Just hold the tripod?
Yeah.
Why is it loose, Mom?
I don't know.
Stop turning things and
Don't
twisting
move it too
them.
much, you don't want them to get sick.
Okay, well stop
Don't
twisting
mind my dirty
everything.
table because I don't even sit out here anymore. So, put it closer, Papi. Can you, maybe you could bring it up.
No, it's loose and I don't know which
move
thing it is.
Okay, so we're gonna start. Like I said, it takes a while. When you're doing this, you really want to move. Rotate the device, it says. I'm sorry, guys. When you're doing this, you don't want to leave your heat gun in one spot, because if you do, you're gonna burn around the image as well. So keep moving it, and like I said, it takes time.
Is this so good?
Yeah, it's kind of far back. Watch this not work. I mean, you guys know it works because I already made one, but Oh my God, come on. I don't know if it's the wood or... You imagine this freaking thing doesn't work for the tutorial? They could see all the marks, but it's not burning yet.
I don't even understand what's happening.
Uh-huh.
I don't even understand what's happening.
Me neither, because it's not working now. This is crazy. I did it on the other one and now it's not working. Give it time, guys. I think it takes a lot of time, but...
Yeah. Why didn't you just set up the tripod out here? Okay.
I can't see any comment, so... Hi, Sky! I just saw you comment. Okay, stop burning it, damn it. Why should not working because I'm live? It's working, guys. It just takes a lot of time. Bring it a little closer, people, so they can see. It's burning. It just... I don't know if they have like stronger watts. And that's why mine takes longer. It's starting to come out. I told you it takes longer, so that's why I didn't want to do it live, but if I don't do it live, then can you guys see it already, or I don't know if the camera will show it. Tito, mira a ver si puedes poner, check if you could put the tripod on. Give us 1 minute, he's gonna try to fix the lift it up a little bit. Oh my God, I wasn't looking, I was gonna burn it.
Okay.
Can you guys see it? Don't move it over here. Like I said, it takes time, but you guys wanted it to see it. But I think it comes out really cute. You could make it darker, you could make it lighter. Like the other one that I made it more like dark. It gets to the point that you could make it black. But it just takes time, unless I don't have a powerful one. And like I said, you can't keep it in the same spot because it will burn your wood around the image. So you want to move it. I like to do the handle a little darker on the top. In some spots, make it a little darker to give it some no, they're not back. It's the camera. It says bon appetit. Mine is not bad. I think it's the way the camera shows it to you. The only thing is that I don't have patience. Yes, I will put it once I'm done with the tutorial. I will put it on. I am going to put this tutorial on YouTube. So on my YouTube. If you're not in my YouTube, please share, like, and subscribe. Do you want me to keep going or it's good? I don't want to bore you guys. I tell you it takes time. So I'm gonna make the ring. I wanna make it a little darker. So I'm gonna leave it there for a minute. Oh, when you're doing these, even you're not putting heat, the heat keeps burning. So don't go too dark because it's gonna keep burning even though you're not putting heat anymore. I don't know, but I don't see the bon appetit. Okay, you see here, I left the heat gun for too long, and I burned it right there. But I could sand it a little bit. Make sure you move it. Don't leave it in the same spot because you will burn your wood. But it doesn't have to be perfect, you know, because the wood, you know how it has dark spots here and stuff? So if you burn a little bit, they don't know it's going to be a burn. Unless it's a dark burn. Maybe when I put these in YouTube, I could make it go fast, this part. I don't know. I don't know how to do that. I'm crazy to know if it's going to show the letters. What do you guys think, guys? I mean, I think it's really cool. Let's move it around because I don't want to burn it. It would be cool if I give it as a gift, I could put the name over here. Yeah, it takes time, but you know, eventually it will come out. Then you're gonna be so, oh, I move it, I'm sorry. No, I don't think it will work. I think I might have to get like more power on my, if I have more power. I don't, like I said, I don't know if they sell it like with more power to, maybe mine is a crappy one. I did pay like $15. Do you know if we could get like a, do they come like power wise? No, this is not the magic wood pen. This is, I had the wood pen, but I never used it. So this is just another technique for those that don't have the wood carving pen. Because these, let me tell you, this hobby of ours, you know, sometimes it becomes really expensive. So, like, I mean, I'm not saying these chemicals are cheap, but the size of the bottle, you have enough to make a bunch of them. So yeah, I this one is a cheap one, so I think it could be my heat gun that is not strong enough. But like I said, I only paid like $15 for this thing. And I have it for like 2 years already. So slowly you're seeing the letters come out. I really want the plate a little darker. So it's, like I said, it's your choice how dark or how light you want to make it. I want the plate to show up a little more on this side. To kind of, like I said, don't leave your heat gun in one spot. Keep moving it. Rhonda, I'm gonna put it on the group. I showed it when I started the tutorial. It's Ammonium Chloride, I think it's called, and Thickener. And then you mix it with water. You let it sit for a little bit. And it is, you could cook with these. So, I mean, now if you stain your board, I don't know about that, but you know, if you use a regular board, because once you're done with these, you're gonna watch it. It's not like it's gonna stay in there, so you could cut stuff on these. But usually people like to have it as a decoration though. But like I said, I gotta buy something to seal the wood so it gives it a nice shiny look. This B here is right on the nut, so it doesn't really show much. So I'm gonna make her darker. I'm gonna make it darker so it shows. Yep, there you go. So if you want each letter, you could put a little, you know, make it a little darker in one side, so it kind of gives it a nice rustic look. Happy New Year, Tammy. I like to do that. You don't have to. You could leave it like light brown. You can make it darker. I like to give it like a rustic look. So you see how I made this darker? So not all the letters are the same. Just keep moving just move the So the side that you want it darker, just put your heat gun on one side. Let's do the top of the P here. There you go. We're gonna do the bottom of the E here. And I gotta finish this one here. I'm gonna do some dark stuff in the spoon here because it's too light. On this side, I'm gonna make it darker. Yep. And what about here? So you play around. I don't like to see everything the same color, so I like to give it a little push. It smells so good. It reminds me when I used to have a fireplace in Pennsylvania. The smell of the burning wood. Okay, let me just finish the bottom here. Like I said, I like to do the bottom. This one doesn't want to come out really good, but I don't want to make it darker. Just doing some highlight here and we're done. But the fingers, I want it a little darker. And we're done. It is kind of hot, so look how pretty. And once we we'll wash it and we use the oil to seal it, it will be gorgeous. I don't have the oil, so it's not backward, it's just the camera. But this is the end result. And like I said, if I want to give this as a present, I would either curve the name over here and then come back and do it and warm it up again. I will put it along over here. So you could personalize your cutting board or any wood accessory that you want to personalize. I think this is gorgeous. I love cutting boards, and this is I'm not good at following with the pen. My hand shakes too much. So I think it takes time, just the burning part, but other than that, it's a very easy job. The cutting board, this one cost me $10. The one I made, the other one I made was only $7, but you know, sometimes you could buy 2 packs for $10 at Ross. So it's economic for us to make. It's not time consuming. I don't think it is, at least. And it smells so good when your job is done. So, Jamarco, I hope you guys enjoy it. I don't know how he did this. Hold on, guys, because my son always changes crap at me. Tito. Okay, so now I'm burning hot because it's hot as hell in Florida. And working with the, I'm sorry, I hate that I'm moving the camera so much, but working with the heat gun, it's really, so what do you guys think? Any recommendations? I am going to put the what I use on the description under the video. What else? Like I said, if you have any suggestion for me for best transfer tape, I love Cricut, but I'm willing to try something else. And any good heat gun, because mine is ready to retire, so maybe I'm thinking maybe it's just too old. Anyways, any questions? Remember, when you're burning the wood burner outside, or you're gonna have the fire alarm all over your house, like it's gonna drive you insane. But the rest you could do inside with no problem. So after you finish this, you wash your wood, wait until it's cold because it's hot now. You could wash it and then seal it with linwood. I think it's called, what is it called? Oil. Linwood oil or ling oil? I don't know. Leonor posted before. Is it? I love Cricut, but you know, I think it's only $6 for the roll. And I use it and reuse it and reuse it, but that contact crap, I can't do it anymore. It's just a nightmare for me. Linseed, guy, linseed oil. No, my question is, does the heat gun come in different power? I don't know. Because mine was cheap. Like I said, I paid like $15 for it. Got my roll at 3. Why is this thing moving? I can't see all the messages. Hold on. Oh really? Well, I gotta check it out. Okay, so I don't know. This one is so old. I wonder if that's the problem. I mean, like I said, I've been using this for like 2 years. This one only has 1 and 2, but I don't see the difference, honestly. Let me tell you, I burn with this crap enough times. Goes up to $6.50. I wonder if that, you know, if it's something that I'm gonna do more often, I could buy a better one. But like for what we do, that one really works. Okay, I'll check it out. What's the name again? What's the name again, Rhonda? The GP? No, the transfer tape. Wagner. Okay, I'm gonna check that one for the heat gun. Like I said, I burn myself with this crap like 1,000 times. So, but I think I need something stronger for this because it does take time. But I don't mind. I really like the smell of wood, burning wood. That's the closest I'm gonna get to burning wood here in Florida. Okay. All right, cool. All right, guys, if you have no more questions for me, I will let you guys go. Thank you for spending some time with me. I know I've been away for a while. There's a lot of things going on, but we are okay. Ray and I, we're okay in my house. So, but you know, I've been going crazy. So if you need anything, like I always say, I'm here for you. Even if I'm not online for for, you know, tutorials or whatever, you know, you could always count on me. You could always send me a PM, and as soon as I get your message, I will get back to you. Thank you, Anne-Marie. I want you guys to post all your pretties. I haven't had time to make any cup, but I have a couple of orders to make. So I'll be probably going live just to chit chat with you guys while I'm making my orders. So share your beauties, share our creations, and thank you very much. Have a good weekend. Happy New Year's, and I love you all. See you soon.